Every single thing you've learned has been in preparation for this moment. So it is entirely up to you to take that with courage to impress those things on the world. The people that succeed the most at what they do, they're not the best. I'm not the best chess player in Nigeria, even in Africa or anywhere. Maybe one of the best. But then I had the courage to impress my idea that chess could change the world. Just a board game could change the world and change the narrative of children in impoverished situations. So that's the first lesson that I'd like you guys to take with you. And secondly, it takes a lot of effort to do good work, right? And whatever work you're doing as you leave here is to impact the lives of other people. And how do you truly find that intersection, right? When you connect at the intersection of your own privilege and another person's oppression, you find real opportunities to make change. And that is how you should think about your life and impact as you leave these four walls. You're going into the real world to solve problems for other people so that this privilege that you have, there are millions of children, people that do not have it. So it is entirely up to you to pay it forward. And finally, you must remember that it is possible to do great things from a small place. And this is the philosophy I've lived by for the longest time. To know that regardless of where I'm from, where these children come from, all of them can do great things from a small place, right? And, the work you do is going to fill a large part of your life. So you must love what you do. You must have this delusional passion for it. People will think, oh, you're crazy. What does this mean? How can you do this? You must love what you do. You must pour yourself into it every day. Because what you do is going to fill a large part of your life. And every day of your life, you must live it like a miracle, right? Because there are weeks when nothing happens. There are decades when nothing happens. But then, there are weeks when decades happen. And someday, the spotlight will shine on you. People will call it, you don't blow. No, the spotlight will shine on you, and you will get an opportunity, to show the world what you're made of, to prove your mettle, right? And when that moment comes, you must be ready for it. So right now, when nobody's watching, when nobody sees, keep building capacity. Education is not just a certificate that you have. Education is the capacity for thought, for critical thought, for independent thought, for problem solving. And that is the education you have been given, that right now, over 20 million children in Nigeria alone do not have. So you have been given a gift, and you have to pay it forward. And that is the only way to create meaningful impact. And that is the only way that Africa can rise and realize its truest potential. And I'll leave you with this final analogy. In the game of chess, the pawn is the least valuable piece. When you move it down to the final rank, it becomes the most powerful piece, which is the queen. The queen has a value of 9 points, but the pawn has a value of just 1 point. When the pawn undergoes the transformation to become a queen, it becomes powerful. It becomes unstoppable. And this simple analogy reveals the true essence of what I'm doing in my own little space. To help every child consider the pawn that the media portrays, the African child in poverty, in tattered clothes, and all of that, that they can truly become powerful, right? And I would not focus on telling the stories that demean them or talk about their poverty, but I would instead wield this and shine spotlight on the potential that they have, because their story is not one of what they have or where they're coming from. Their story is one of becoming. And I want to implore you guys today that whatever you're doing in whatever capacity, join us, join Africa in building our story of becoming. And that is the only way to create meaningful impact. Thank you very much.